happened, and I just like, it's bothered me ever since.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get myself together. You know what I mean? Because I'm not doing right. I'm not doing the right things. And this is the first step for me trying to reconcile with people that I've hurt and with God.
Yeah. I love you too, sis. I used to tell Toy, I don't even know why I went down like that because I was really hurt about that. Because you know how I feel about you, cuz. And I was kind of really, really hurt over that situation. I would never thought that it was going to go down between not me and you. You know, it kind of, I don't know. I'm glad that we finally got a chance to talk about it because I kind of swept it under the rug too and was just like,
But that's not the way to handle it because I know you know, it was still something that was on your mind and it never left my mind. You know what I mean? So I don't like, I'm at a place, I'm trying to get myself right. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get myself to the place where I'm doing the right things. And definitely you was like at the top of my list of people that I needed to reconcile with.
I understand. Well, I wanted to apologize too for the way it went down. I shouldn't have snapped out the way I did. And
I mean, it was a terrible situation, and it was stressful for me, and I don't want to make excuses or nothing like that, but man, I was going through so much at that time. You know what I mean? Like I'm in the process of a miscarriage, and I mean it was so stressful. It was.
Okay.
So I mean, I just felt like I needed to get to you and say to you, I'm sorry, and that I love you. I'm sorry it took this long for me to do this too, but like I say, you was definitely at the top of my list of people I needed to get in touch with and talk it out.
Yeah, I appreciate that. We can only move forward from here. I said we can only move forward from here. This is a big step. I just didn't. I like you. I was just sweeping it behind us. I was just gonna go ahead and just live life and just it separated my feelings, but
Right.
it kind of still it hurt me. It really did. I had told Toy that I shed a tear one time because it bothered me so much. You know how I felt about you. It's like you're my big sis, It was just fucked up what happened and how it happened.
It was, and it was wrong. I mean, everything. Just trying. I mean, I don't know. Like I don't know. Like I done some fucked up stuff with your cousin too. You know what I mean? So, but one thing is, he's trying to help me. So more than anything.
Oh, okay.
I appreciate him for that.
Okay.
And I mean, I didn't even have him up and let him know I was getting in touch with you.
Okay.
So.
Okay, yeah. Because I was wondering what that inbox was about, I asked him, what's up, what's wrong,
Oh, nah. I mean, it was nothing. I was just reaching out to you because I wanted to talk to you, Definitely, I know the love that was there. I mean, I still love you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know the love that was there. I know you had my back. I know.
Always had your back, sis.
I know. You always was concerned. You was like we're like a real sister to me. Like, more than any. I didn't have a sister. You was like a real sister to me. I mean, I remember, like, back in the day, we used to just spend hours on the phone just talking to you, and, you know, we bonded so much.
Yeah. That's why it hurt me. I don't show too much emotions, but that kind of hurt me kind of deep, you know.
And I hate to leave this, for either one of us to leave this world and you not know that, you know, I did feel bad afterwards, and it was like I didn't know how to come to you, and I mean I should have just come to you, but I didn't know how, cause like it was like I really didn't. Like, damn, you know, I know this was a fucked up situation. How do I go to her? And I'm like now at the place where I'm like, you know what, you just go to her. I mean, I can't do any more than come to you and say I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, from there it's up to you how you want to handle it. But I'm coming to you right now, like, sincerely, apologetically, like, telling you I'm so sorry for everything. Like, you know, sharing, you know, it was kind of a hard situation because, you know, that was my dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I can dig it.
But I don't know. Sharing, like, what we talked about.
You could have came to me about anything. Like when I was asking you those questions on the three-way, I really wanted you to just, you know what I mean, just answer the questions, because I was really upset because you, I don't know if you knew, but I felt like you knew that's not what I was trying to do or say about my cousin. You know what I mean? I was just trying to say, you know, if he's hurting you, you being my sister, him being my cousin, then y'all shouldn't be together. I would say that to any, you know, woman that I care about, or even man in my family. If somebody's hurting you, and you, like you were saying, you were telling me the things that, you know, he was saying or doing to you, and I'm like, Danny, well, if he's hurting you every night, every day, or whatever, you need to let that go. But I was trying to get that out of you on the three-way, because the way it was brought to him was so, it bothered me, because there's no way I wasn't trying to mean that about my own cousin.
You know, I do understand that, and that's why I said it was a really sticky situation, you know, but I did tell him, we just talked about it, and I did tell him that I did tell him, I said, you know, a lot of that stuff to her. I did tell her. And he was like, well, you know, that's not what you were telling me. Which it wasn't. It was like I was so torn because, like, I know his heart. Like, that man got a good heart. I love him so much. I love his heart. But it was hurting me because I was so torn. Like, yo, I'm pregnant. You know what I mean? I grew up for so long was convinced, you know, abortion wasn't for me. Me and him had discussed me getting an abortion. We discussed it. We were like, yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and do it. And then, like, I was having my conscience kick my butt. Like, you can't do that. You know what I mean? And then I'm not telling him. Like, I'm not communicating my feelings with him. Like, so here all this time, he's thinking, you know, yeah, she's having an abortion. And I'm not telling him, well, look, baby, you know, I don't know if I could do that. So during the whole process, you know, it was hard. It was really hard. You know, I'm not gonna say nothing bad about him. He's a good dude. I love him. Pieces.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's a great guy.
And I told him I did say a lot of that stuff, and it wasn't reflective on him. It was all as a response to what was going down with the pregnancy. It was rough. He was giving me a hard time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He really was giving me a hard time because he knows what me and him discussed.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So when I'm not following through, it was like, I don't know how to communicate that with you. Like, baby, it's kicking my butt. My conscience is not going to allow that to happen. And then, I'm talking to you, and you were really speaking my conscience for me. You know what I mean? You were really saying, like, sis, you can't do that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And, I did go back and tell him what me and you had talked about, and I went about it the wrong way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not saying, like, yo, she looking out for me, we cool. I made it seem like it was just you saying it and not me.
Yeah, like I was trashing.
Same way, you know what I mean? Like you was putting him down, like you was just downing him, and that was fucked up on my part to do that. And then when you were asking me, I was not saying, yeah, I said that, or yeah, I agree with her. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm so sorry for that. You know what I mean? I really am.
I respect that you even came to me. You know what I mean? Sis, a lot of people can't do that. But I and like I said, I apologize for even being hype, and I probably took things out of. I probably took a little rock and made it a big brick. You know what I mean? But I apologize for that. I want us to.
No, you still my girl. I love you to pieces. That never stopped. Like, I would even ask him, you talked to Shay lately? You know what I mean? When he was telling me about your mom.
Yeah.
You, no matter what, like, we even hung up the phone like that. Like, no matter what, you still my girl. I love you so much. Like, 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 if don't nobody else know, me and you know, like, like the relationship that we had.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? You always had my back, no matter what. Like, no matter what.
Yeah, and I still do. Like, if anything happened to you, like I told my cousin Rodney and Toy, I said, shit ain't the way it used to be between us, but guarantee if anything happened, I'm gonna be fucked up. All the way around, it's gonna fuck me up. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know how I feel about you. You know how I always felt about you, sis.
I know you're like my real sister. Yeah. Like, I got brothers, and I was closer to you than my biological siblings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just, that was my reasoning for reaching out to you. Me and Rodney had a discussion. Not a long one, but so I did tell him yesterday. I had reached out to you, and it was on the, I wanted to apologize to you.
Okay.
Because I'm really at that place, because I done some bad stuff to him.
Oh, okay.
And I'm trying to get myself together. And, when I got somebody in my corner fighting with me, trying to help me like he's doing, you know what I mean? I got to become that woman.
Yeah, you're right. He's a good man. He's a good guy. You don't find too many like him out these days. You know what I mean?
I know.
And that's why I always looked up to him growing up. You know what I mean? He's my favorite guy cousin. Toy's my favorite girl cousin.
Good man. I love him. I love him to pieces. Like, that's my baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can dig it. And
we going through some stuff over these past 2 years, but he never left me. He never abandoned me.
Okay.
Always, still, even to this day, still got my back. Like, telling me, you need to get help, and I really do. And I expressed to him. I talked to Tua yesterday too.
Oh, okay.
Apologized to her. Expressed to them. I don't know if you were made aware of my situation since I got down here to Florida, but my dad lives down here, and when I got down here, like, nobody in my family came to help me unpack, unload, nothing.
Oh, wow.
And I got pissed off, and I haven't spoken to them in like a year, haven't talked to them. So Right now, it's just me and my son down here by ourselves, like trying to make it. You know what I mean? I had nobody.
Okay.
And just stressing out. You know, I am still trying to deal with some childhood demons and depression. I've been having a severe bout of depression. Well, had that for a couple of years now.
Okay.
And you know, I'm just trying to keep that real because that's not something that I share with anybody. You know, like I was diagnosed bipolar, and I definitely am seeking out help. Go for an appointment on Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Trying to fight it on my own, and that's not good. It's not. I'm not strong enough to do that, so I do need to get some help.
Okay. It's better now than too late, you know. It's better now than later. I mean, if that's how you feel. You know, if you need to ever talk to me, sis, you know you can talk to me. I mean, you talk to me about everything on earth since we've been growing up. You know what I mean?
I know.
So you,
I know.
so you know you can talk to me. You know, it's times that you actually kept me on my mind straight, cause you know how I used to be.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot of shit that you said to me that kept me on straight. You know what I mean? And I'm here if you need me too.
I so appreciate that. You know, I love you to pieces. You're still my little sis.
Yeah, I love you too, cuz. Just just let me know what's up, you know. You know, just don't hold nothing back from me. And you don't have to make nothing up when you're talking to me. Just always tell me your heart. Tell me how you feel. Cause I only can feed off of real. I only can feed off of real, and I can only can respond with the real if it's being told to me right. You know?
Yep. And that's why, I mean, I know that about you. That's why, you know, I'm coming to you now. Like, I said, at first I was like, well, what's the point of, because even when I talked to Rodney, he was like, well, I thought y'all already reconciled. I said, we never had the discussion. You know what I mean? And that, to me, is not reconciliation. Like, we never dealt with the issue, and I felt compelled. I seriously compelled to reach out to you and make it right with you.
Well, thank you, man, and I appreciate it too. You know.
Man, you're my girl. I'll be looking at that picture that we took at the baby shower.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I don't know if I had mentioned it, but remember I was telling you to tell Cuz what you were saying to me wasn't true. Remember you were saying he felt that we messed around and
He told me.
or you know something secret. You know, you remember what you were saying? Did you ever tell him that shit wasn't true? That I told him don't worry about that stuff. Like I don't even look at you like you're my sis. I don't look at you that way.
I did tell him like no, because see, I think his position was that I was choosing you over him. I think that was his position because you know he knew that we had the conversation about me not having an abortion, and it was like I'm letting you talk me out of doing something that me and him had discussed.
Okay.
So it was like how if you're saying you love me, how are you choosing her over me?
Okay.
And he was like, what, did you used to mess around with her? Y'all mess around? I was like, no. I mean, I did tell him, no, we never messed around. I was like, that's my sister. Like, we cool.
Yeah.
It was never like that.
Oh,
so,
okay.
I mean, he never brought that up no more after that, though. I never heard no more about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that right there is never, that would never happen, you know? I never look at you like that. Well,
nah, he never, after, you know, that, he never brought it up again.
Okay.
Nah, but, I mean, he's a good dude. Real good heart. I love his heart, so.
Yep. That's my man's in them.
Mhm.
I'd kill a nigga over Rodney, man.
Mhm.
That's my man's.
Mhm.
But thanks for hitting me, cuz. Like, I apologize too. You know, I love you.
Mhm. And I accept and I love you too. I just want us to, be good, like for real, be real good. Families go through stuff, and I don't want ever for anything to come between us, break that love that we have for each other.
Yeah,
'Cause,
I can dig it.
truthfully, I do love you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still here. I'm still here, you know.
Mhm.
I'm still here, You know how to you know how to reach me.
Mhm.
I'm a Facebook fiend, so you can always hit me on that.
I know. I've been trying to back off of Facebook. I'll be on there too much myself.
You can hit me up. I ain't no denying in me. I'm on there. Straight up.
I know. I'm trying to back up off of it a bit.
Alright, I'm about to go try to find something to eat. I'm a little
Yeah.
hungry.
All right, dear. But I just wanted to, I'm glad you called me. I was like, man, she ain't called me yet, but I'm glad you called me.
Good. I'm glad we had this talk. I'm gonna hit you on the face and see you when you
Okay.
get on. All right,
All right,
sis.
babe.
Well.